Gina, what's been your experience hanging out with Bill?
Bill's amazing. Bill's like a child at heart. That's what I love about him, because lately I've been trying to, here he is. Lately I've been trying to reconnect with my child self. And so it's such a gift and synchronicity to have, him come along to Coquitlam and to hang out with him, because you can just see it emanating from his eyes and his heart. He's just so alive. In fact, I think that's what his t-shirt says today, alive. It's very apropos, so it's perfect. But yeah, I've so enjoyed my experience, and I really appreciate everything that you bring to Coquitlam. So it's wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What's your, you were on a juice feast recently, and you're along with Bill in his workshops. How was that?
Oh, it was great. It was, I really liked the therapy aspect, where we just sat around and we shared all of our experience, and doing it in the group format so that we could all bond together. It felt like we were bonding together and holding each other up through it. So that was very powerful. I've never experienced that before, so that was great. Yeah.
Thanks.
It was fun.
And what's your, personally with your juice feast, the part that you did with Bill,
yes.
What kind of changes did you notice? Did you lose any weight, changes in energy?
Yes, I did. On this juice feast, I lost 15 pounds. And my energy, at first it went down a little bit, because my body was getting used to not eating, and it was starting to release some toxins. So I slept a little bit more during the beginning, and then I was flying. I mean, I'm still running on 3 to 4 hours sleep, because my sleeps are so much deeper. And yeah, I just feel like that's all I need. So I got a lot more done, and a lot more skipping and running in the forest, and things that the Raw Food Muse does. So yeah.
Great, thank you. Ted, so what happened to you over this 10 days?
This 10 days I ate a lot of mangoes, and I drank a lot of juice, more mangoes and juice than I've ever had in my whole life combined. Probably close to 20 to 30 mangoes a day, followed by 100 ounces of juice a day, with a ton of activity, running, biking, swimming, and strength training. And the green juices help with the strength training big time, and then the mangoes just helped keep up the calories for me. And I met so many people 10 days ago who I now met again tonight, and all their faces are just so much thinner. They just look so much healthier just over the short 10 days. So yeah, it just gets me stoked to know that anyone can do it. All these people, most of these people came from a sad background too, so they just switched like that, and now their lives are changed forever. They all said the same things, like they're not going to look at food the same way. And yeah, they just feel so much lighter and full of light energy. So that's what happens.
Awesome. How was it hanging out with the big man?
Bill is a powerful force. It was great hanging out with him, because he give nice big bear hugs, and he keeps you inspired with the green juice talk. Yeah, he's just living proof that you can lose 200 pounds in a year if you're dedicated, and it's living proof that it's the healthiest diet on the planet, the diet that we're designed to eat. Greens and fruits, man. Bill's living proof.
Back again.
So what did you notice with your body?
What did I notice? Totally different energy levels. The green juice just took you to other heights. When he said you might be painting the ceiling by day 3 or 4, he was right. He's writing lists, getting new projects going. Yeah, lots of things on the table now. So yeah, the juice just jump-started spring. So it's a great time actually to be doing a cleanse. And body-wise, lost 8.5 pounds and still on juice, so I'm hoping to maybe lose 10 if I can. And actually it doesn't really matter pound-wise. I'm feeling great, and I know that it'll probably go up some when I start eating, but it doesn't matter because I've lost something. I've gained a lot of strength and regeneration, and in many different steps towards what I want to keep doing. And I want to keep juicing. Definitely want to keep eating raw, and definitely want to do another cleanse very soon. It's inspired me because my kids are now waking me up in the morning. Mom, can I make juice? My son is lining up the lemons, oranges, all this stuff. Aiden, my oldest, he's he actually is liking cilantro now, which I'm like, great. Can I have some cilantro in my salad, Mom? I'm like, fabulous, because they were so excited when I brought home all these vegetables to do this juicing. They just thought I had brought the farm home, and I kind of did, because there was so many vegetables. So I lined them all up on the island in the kitchen and took a picture, and I went, wow, and I'm going to eat all this, actually drink it. So the kids just thought this was a heyday to have so many vegetables and fruits in the house. So they're pumped about it. My husband started to drink some juice, so that's good. And yeah, I'm completely excited about where we're going with this. And to be in a group of this many people doing it, I mean, nothing can keep you going more than that. So that kind of idea that everyone's going someplace they haven't necessarily before. There was a lot of newbies. I have juiced a little bit before, but it's been a really long time, so it felt like the first time all over again. And but I'm interested in doing as long as I can. I can't believe you did like 100 days. That's amazing, Allie. So thank you very much, because nothing could be more inspiring than someone that's done 100 days. But now when I watch everything that you're doing, I was just like, wow, you know, he's really experienced all these things, and there's some challenges that are involved. There's some hard times when you're juicing, and then there's some great times. So I give it to you for sticking it out that long, because when you're going through that challenge and to do it on your own, that's really hard. So I thank you, and I thank Bill for coming up. I mean, so fabulous. What a support. Bill is just one big, loving fellow who's just going to embrace every single person into this world of juicing, and he's got a mission, and we're all going to back him on this mission. So he excites everyone he's around, and I think that, you know, he's got so many more people to touch their lives and inspire them. So there's nothing like inspiring people. So we love you, we love Bill, and we love juicing.
So,
I'm wearing a 10-pound bag on it.
what did you experience over this 10 days? How do you feel?
I feel lighter, and I feel clarity, and I feel healthy, and I feel energetic, and I feel full of love, and I feel stronger. I feel mentally and emotionally stronger, and I feel really grateful for being around so many people that have been so supportive, and it just motivates me to do what I'm trying to do in my life, in all areas of my life. So yeah, I'm stoked.
Great. Thank you. Okay, so was this your first juice feast?
Yes, it was.
And what did you experience? Did you lose any weight? Did you have more energy? Did you have anything else happen?
I had crazy energy. I had no PMS. I lost 10 pounds. And I feel amazing. And I kind of got to this point where it was kind of like, I didn't really care about food. I wanted juice, and I wanted these results, and that's sort of how I felt. So you might be thinking, were there any downfalls, any pitfalls? Yes, absolutely. The first 3 to 5 days were the hardest. I thought about food a lot. Making food for my family was very challenging. It's the odors, it's the aromas that get to you and remind you of food, and then take you to some other place that you're dreaming of food. But if you can distract yourself, that's what I found to be the most strengthening, is just to distract myself, get a drink of water, try and not think about eating for the wrong reasons, like out of boredom or just for the smell of it. So a few pitfalls, but in the end, it's so worth it, and you just feel amazing. And now I feel like I could maintain a raw food diet because I'm just eager to eat again.
Awesome. Thank you so much. How was your experience with Bill? Was it good having him up here?
It was great having him up here. It was such a supportive group. I felt like I made some amazing connections, and I feel like he really, really cared about us as a group and individually. And the fact that he gave so much of his time to sit down with us one-on-one was really amazing. It was great. So thank you, Bill.
So you had some pretty amazing experiences over this 10 days. What happened?
Well, first, I lost lots of weight. That was a bonus. I lost 11 pounds in 11 days because today is my day 11. I am continuing actually. I loved it so much that I'm continuing for 20 days. And I never felt so light in my life. Like my tummy was so light. I felt good all the time. I mean, I had enough energy. Some days at the beginning I was a little bit kind of off and I had a little bit of headache at the beginning, just a day or two, but that was it. It just passed very quickly. And I always liked fruits and vegetables, so that was not such a big deal for me. But some vegetables I don't normally eat because they're just more like celery, for example. I would never eat celery on its own, but if I plug it into the juice, fine, you know, I don't even feel it. So it's a very good way to mix lots of things that I normally wouldn't eat, or it will take me like 3 days to eat like a humongous salad, that it's in one juice. So it's much more convenient. It does take a preparation though. You have to think ahead, you have to buy all the produce, which we had help with, so that was fantastic. You do have to have a juicer, which also we got help with, so that was fantastic too. Thanks, Ali, and thanks the sponsor as well. So it takes some time to learn, but then once you learn it, you take it with you for the rest of your life. So
Great.
I just want to keep going.
Other than the weight loss, what else did you experience?
The lightness, as I said, not just weight lightness, but just lightness in my stomach, like the feel of not being heavy, you know, in my stomach, because everything is just juice, so it just goes through. I can sleep in the evening without problems. I can turn left, I can turn right. I don't feel heavy in my tummy, you know, depending how, you know, sometimes like I cannot turn on the left because I'm still digesting, so I have to sleep on the right. You know, now I can sleep upside down, doesn't matter, right? So so that was a big plus. And I never really felt hungry. I was thinking that I'm going to feel hungry. I didn't even drink as much juice as some people have done, about maybe 2.5 to 3 liters. I never went to 4 liters, just my body didn't want to go there. But I never felt hungry, and I think that is the key to success, because if some people are feeling hungry, they cannot continue because they just don't feel satisfied. But I didn't feel that, because if I'm hungry, I'll just go and juice, and that's it. So that's how I felt throughout this experience. It was a very great experience, and that's why I'm continuing. Because if I felt it was hard, I'll probably would stop at 10 days. I will still continue to 10 days, of course, but I will stop and then I will wait and then go back to that again. But I felt fine and I'm still feeling great, so I'm like, okay, let's continue. You know, 20 days of juicing and then 10 days of refeeding, so 30 days to better health. That's my plan.
Thank you. Anything else?
Thank you, because you have organized this. I mean, I haven't juiced before in my life. I didn't know how to use the juicer. I never really was interested. I mean, I have a blender, but I never thought of juicer before, and I didn't really know the difference between juicing and blending, and the fact that if you're juicing, you don't have a fiber, so your body doesn't need to process that and break it down, so it actually absorbs better the nutrients. So all of those things are new to me, and a great lesson for the future. And I definitely appreciate you, Dr. Ali, for sharing that with us, and Bill for coming here. He was a wonderful guy. I love him to death, and I'm sure, you know, this is going to be something that I keep talking to my students about. I'm already lecturing about juicing. You know, you spread the word. I mean, that's exactly it. So, you know, once you start something that it's like so great, I mean, you know, it's like people are trying to lose weight and feel better and do all kinds of weird things. This is a natural way, healthy way. You don't feel hungry, you don't feel depleted of anything. You just actually get more nutrients and more stuff for your body. So it's kind of like a magic secret that nobody talks about. I mean, you know, well, at least the drug industry doesn't talk about it. But, you know, the raw food is someone talk about. But that was a new world to me. So I'm learning. I'm at the beginning of my journey, and I just feel it's just going to continue, and I'm just going to get better and better. So that's my goal.
All right, so what happened to you over this 10 days during the Juice Feast?
Over these 10 days, it was incredible. I learned so much about food, myself, the challenges that I've had with food, and it was it was a challenge to prepare the food in the juicing. But once you understood how to do it and got all the logistics in place, then it became easy. And then you plan ahead, you bought the produce, made the juicing. You know, make sure you get yourself a good juicer, and then, you know, get your jars. Then basically, then you start consuming the juices and a lot of water. And I learned a lot about making sure that I consume a lot of water, which I wasn't doing before. So now it's going to be a normal habit. And after a while, the first 3 days was a challenge. You're getting hunger pains and the cravings. But once you get through that period, then it became easy. My stomach started to shrink, and I was getting all the nutrition I needed. I wasn't hungry anymore. I was satisfied, and I was lighter. I had more energy. It just continued to compound. It was amazing. And every so often you have a little dip, and it's because I was detoxing and wasn't feeling well because of the detoxing, and then it bounced back again. And that's basically what it was. It was really interesting. I learned a lot, and I would definitely do it again, and I highly recommend it to everyone to do, just to feel great. And if you want to lose a little bit of weight with it, that's great too. But follow the routine, and also follow the steps to ease off the feasting as well. Highly recommended. It was excellent. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
15 pounds. I lost 15 pounds during the feast in 11 days. And I didn't do this just to lose weight. I did this to feel good and enjoy, but the weight just fell off, and I had lots of energy to boot. And I danced salsa, and I love dancing, and I was able to dance all night long and constantly. And I did a salsa festival, which was 4 nights in a row, and I outdanced everyone. I just kept going all night long. It was just amazing, absolutely amazing. So it was an incredible experience. I definitely would do it again.
Okay, here I am at Ellie's 10-day juice feast. We're on our 10th day now. It's over. It was an interesting journey, meeting Bill Barlow and the whole juice family. It was an interesting 10 days. It was some ups and some downs, and definitely some changes in some old habits. Eating raw is definitely a challenge, but it's a challenge worth doing. So I want to wish Bill and Ellie all the best, and thanks so much for everything.
You're welcome. So what kind of results did you have?
I lost 8.5 pounds. I've eaten only raw. I'm eating only raw now, and I'm actually still juicing now. I'm going into my 10th, 11th day now. I've had some good. I had some problems like in the beginning with my bowel, and now everything's working out good. I feel a lot lighter. I feel a lot more energetic. I'm sleeping very, very well, and clarity at work is really good. I'm not moody, and I'm in a good mood.
You want a picture of us too?
Great angle there.
That I had a tremendous amount of support. One of the places I had support was a location online that I visited every single day, and it's called Raw Food Rehab. Please write that down. Write that down. RawFoodRehab.com is awesome. Everybody there is on a journey, just like we all are. Some of them may not have started their journey, but they're getting answers. They have questions. Some have started their journey, and they're in the process of doing their journey, like I am. Some at Raw Food Rehab have been doing it for 30 to 40 years. That's just pure juice right there. That's how I make juice.
Oh yeah. That's how we do it.
That's just how we do it.